Hello, my name is Adonis and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a weekly love spread for all of my Gemini out there for the week of February 2nd into the 8th. So, let's get after it. Okay. Sun, rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Sun, Moon, rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Sun, Moon, rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Sun, Moon, rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Show me cards I need to see. Show me cards I need to see what type of energy is coming towards my Gemini during the week of February 2nd into the 8th. What kind of energies are coming towards my Gemini during the week of February 2nd to the 8th? Show me cards that I need to see. Okay, that feels good. Okay. Okay, so right from the very beginning, we got the Devil card here. Okay, so naturally what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some clarification on exactly what is going on with that Devil card. Why is that Devil card here in this spread? Give me some clarification on this Devil card here. Why is this Devil card here in this spread? Give me some clarification on this Devil card. Why is this Devil card here? Give me some clarification on this Devil card here. Why is this Devil card here? Wow. Okay, so I think I pretty much got it figured out. Kind of filled in the hole. Things are kind of coming together here. So we have the Devil card here in this spread because this is an addiction type of situation. Okay, opioid addiction, alcoholism, or overall toxic relationship. In this particular case, this is absolutely 100% some type of toxic addiction. Okay, could be alcohol, could be opioids, could be both. Okay, that has created a toxic situation. The card that came out here was the Eight of Swords. So this individual feels as though they're trapped. Okay, their hands are tied behind their back. They're trapped in this situation and they can't get out. It is beyond their control. It's something that they feel like they can't control and they feel like their hands are tied behind their back, okay? So it's keeping them trapped. It's keeping them boxed in, keeping them bottled in, okay? Now, they've done a lot of soul searching, okay? A lot of soul searching, a lot of self-reflecting, if you will, on this situation, okay? And this individual is in massive desperation to get help here. You know they have a problem. They're aware that they have a problem. They're aware that people around them know that they have a problem. Um, but it's just this addiction is just way more than they can deal with. Okay, this individual is also is kind of screaming for help here. Um, Now they want to be happy. They want to be happy. They want to be happy. They want to be uh, they want to be materially abundant. They want to be happy. They want to be in a happy place mentally, emotionally, spiritually, psychologically. But like I said, this addiction is really, 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 just really beating them down. Now they at the end they know they got choices. They know that there's a very clear choice that they have to make. Okay, they're very much aware there's a clear choice that they need to make to change the trajectory of their life. Okay, but we also got the Nine of Wands here. Okay, and and this is an individual that's kind of defensive and kind of defensive, kind of watching their backs because they know that because of the choices they've made have put them in a real precarious situation. Okay, um, and they feel as though even after they get the help that they need, that there's always going to be those individuals that are still going to question, um, if question, you know are you really over the addiction, or maybe because of some things they did while they were engaged in all this toxicity. um you know um when you're addicted and you have issues, there's a lot of stuff. You're going to steal. You're going to lie. You know, the addiction becomes overwhelming and becomes who you become the addiction. And the addiction becomes you. And at some point, it's indistinguishable between the two, where you begin the addiction and when the addiction ends and you begin. So it becomes undistinguishable. Okay? And they're very defensive. This individual is very defensive that even when they do get the help, they're still going to be judged very harshly. All right? This individual is a water sign individual. Okay? Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Okay? Now, this person is genuinely a very generous, a very courteous individual. They're a good individual. In their heart, they're a good individual, but they're just in a bad situation. This is a relationship with someone. This is a person that's already in a relationship with someone. This is not anything that's new. This is a relationship to somebody already. So this will resonate with individuals that are with. This will resonate with a person that is with somebody, already with somebody. So this is not going to be something new. This is something that's already established. Okay, this reads for someone who's already established. I'm feeling that here. So that's what this is all about here. Now, with that being said, in that particular same situation here, we have an individual looking to take a leap of faith. So there's another individual, while this individual water sign person is dealing with these issues, there's another individual here looking to take a leap of faith towards pursuing a relationship with you. Okay? My Gemini. So this is the person is looking to take a leap of faith towards you. This is an earth sign individual. Okay? Capricorn, Virgo, or a Taurus individual. This individual is very good with their finances. They're very financially solid, very financially grounded, okay? And they're looking to take a leap of faith towards pursuing a relationship with you because now, like I said, it's common knowledge that you're kind of in a situation dealing with somebody with all these addictive issues and things of that nature. And so, from their perspective, it's like, hey, well, you know what? You can do better. And they're looking to take that leap of faith. But with that being said, we got the hangman here as well. And so things for them are kind of beginning to slow down. They're beginning to kind of put the brakes on here. So I want to get some clarification of exactly why they're choosing to put the brakes on here. Give me some clarification. Why is the hangman here? Give me some clarification of this hangman. Why is this hangman here? Give me some clarification of this hanged man here. Why is this hangman here? Give me some clarification of this hangman here. Why is this hangman here? Okay, here we go. Okay, so, all right, now I get it. The hangman is here. Okay, the hangman is here with this earth sign individual because they realize that there's not going to be an equal give and take here. There's not they're not going to get an equal give and take from you. You're not in a position where as though you can exchange equally the affections for them as they have for you. And so because of that, they have slowed things down to the point where it's almost kind of like a crawl. It's almost like a crawl, okay? Things have pretty much almost come to a halt. In addition here, we have the Page of Pentacles. So they're being very selective with the words that they use to communicate. Again, they're understanding of your situation. They understand that you've been with this individual, that it's a rock solid situation that you're in. But from their perspective, it's like, listen, you can do better. This individual is not going to change. This isn't the first time. This isn't the first time this type of situation has happened. You can do better. You need to move on towards greener pastures. And they're being very they slowed down on they're kind of still looking to take that leap of faith, but they've altered their approach to kind of slow it down a little bit and be more strategic in how they communicate this to you. Okay, so with that being said, let's see what kind of strengths you're dealing with my Geminis? What kind of strengths are my Geminis dealing with? What kind of strengths are my Geminis dealing with? What kind of strengths are my Geminis dealing with here? What kind of strengths are my Geminis dealing with here? There we go. Here we go. Wow. Okay. That makes perfect sense. That makes perfect sense. That makes perfect sense. Okay, so here we are. So we have the King of Swords here. So you are mentally, okay, you are mentally and emotionally very strong, okay? And I guess you would have to be dealing with a situation such as this. You are mentally and emotionally very, very strong. And you're able to kind of think on your feet. That these are your strengths here. And the first strength, like I said, that popped out is emotional and mental strength, emotional toughness. You're very strong, very solid, very grounded, very structured. You're very emotionally, mentally sound. Okay. With that being said, we have the Nine of Pentacles here. Okay, so you are an individual that you're happy being single, if you will, in the moment here. You're happy being single. You're happy kind of doing your own thing. You're happy in your own skin. Which leads me to, and that's because, again, you've been dealing with this water sign individual. It's been a little bit, for quite some time, and it's really tested your resolve. But that's why you're emotionally and mentally strong. Now you are pretty much content being single. You know, having your finances in order, having the financial structure that you need. So you're more than happy being single for the time being. Okay, but there is a crossroads. Okay, and again, these are all your strengths. You know, so right now you're happy being single. Again, this water sign individual, the relationship obviously became strained because of the addiction. But like I said, you're happy being single, but there is a crossroads that's beginning to really come to the surface here, the forefront here, because you have Ten of Pentacles. You do want to have be financially secure and create a foundation when it comes to long-term financial commitment about family and children. So you're beginning to kind of start to think about the financial security of not just yourself but your children's children. You begin to start kind of think about legacy. So there is this turning point that's beginning to happen here, where it looks as though, you know, this whole addiction aspect, your life being wrapped up in this, is kind of beginning to take a turn. You're beginning to kind of you're beginning to start thinking about your future. Okay. In addition here, we have the Chariot here. And this is an individual here that you are really beginning to actively kind of move things in a direction where you want them to go. And so you're beginning to kind of take charge of your life, if you will, and create the kind of security that you desire. You're really beginning to kind of take charge and move things in the direction you want them to move in. Now, you know, whether that means moving away from this water sign individual, or rather it means accepting this earth signs offer, or maybe just kind of pursue something in your own right by yourself. You know, a lot of things are beginning to manifest here as far as your future goes, and that is further identified with the King of Wands here, which means that, again, you're thinking about the big picture. You're thinking long term. You're looking towards the future. Okay. And that's very important in this particular situation because, again, you're very mentally, emotionally strong, but you're also aware that you can't stay still forever. You're going to have to move forward in terms of life and love and family. And you are beginning to put that into manifestation. You're begin to manifest the reality that you want. Okay? So you're aware that you have the ability to manifest and you're beginning to put truth to power. Okay, and you're beginning to manifest the reality that you want, the future that you want for yourself. And again, we have the Emperor card here. Okay, so you have both the Emperor and the Chariot. Okay, so you are not only you're moving things in the direction which you want them to go, but also you're asserting yourself. The leadership ability, you're beginning to assert yourself, assert your will, if you will. Okay, take a very hardcore stance. So that tells me that as far as your resolve and your future goes, you're very solid. You have a very commanding perspective of things, and things are going to begin to change in the near future. There's going to be some hard choices that you pretty much have decided to make, and you're going to make those changes. You're going to verbalize those changes very soon. Okay, so with that being said here, what types of things from your past could possibly affect the outcome of the situation? What type of things from your past could possibly affect the outcome of this situation? So cards I need to see, show cards. Okay, here we go. So, first out the gate here is 9 of Cups. You want to have your wishes fulfilled. You want to be happy. You want to be able to move into the bright future in which you know that exists for you. You spent a lot of time, dealing with this particular addiction situation, and now you're looking to have your wishes fulfilled, looking towards the future. In the past, you weren't so ready to do that. There was this sense of commitment, of being locked into this situation. That has begun to change, and you're beginning to realize that, you have a future and you have dreams and goals that you want to pursue. And so that's why that 9 of Cups here. Finally, here we have the Queen of Pentacles. Again, very nurturing, very grounded. Again, as I said with the 9 of Pentacles, really financially becoming very financially sound, independent. Queen of Pentacles deals with someone that's very nurturing, very grounded when it comes to their pentacles, to their finances. Again, in the past, may have not so much been like that. It took some time to work up the sense to become independently financially stable. Again, you're making good choices when it comes to finances. May not have been so much in the past. You worked your way to independence, and now you're making very good decisions when it comes in terms of your finances. And finally, we have 7 of Wands here, which means that you believe that you have the high ground, and you will achieve opposition, or you will achieve victory over this opposition, over these things that are weighing you and pulling you down. In the past, you had no real self-awareness. That has changed. There is more of a sense of independence that has surfaced. It could have been just because over time you've seen that things haven't gotten any better. It could have been maybe conversations you've had with other individuals about the situation. Maybe again, or maybe it's just like I said before, this epiphanies that are just taking place. Like, I got to change this. I got to do something for myself. I can't remain here. So whatever the case may be, you have this sense of you having a higher ground here. Okay. And you're going to act upon that, as I said, very, very soon. So with that being said, let's see what additional information Spirit had before I shut this thing down here. What additional information Spirit have before I shut this thing down here? What additional information Spirit have before I shut this thing down here? Some cards I need to see. Some cards that I need 2, 6. All right, here we are. Wow. And this is so true. First card, absence. Well, in the sense, in the sense of this particular situation, there's just this awareness now that there's a real absence of a future with this particular individual. There's been a lot of time that has been invested in this situation, and there has been a lot of patience, time. This individual as there's been this thought that at any day now things are going to change. There's going to be a turning of the corner, and at this point, there's a realization that there's just an absence of hope there. And also there's an you are the life is being sucked out of you here as well. All right, close your eyes. The life is being drained out of you as well, and you're not the one that has addiction issues, but the life's being sucked out of you. And so there's a realization that you're going to have to make the tough decisions. Again, King of Swords, you're having to make this tough decision that you got to move on. Because if you stay in this situation, it's a slowly a soul sucking situation. It's draining, and you can no longer do it. You have to move on and get away from the situation in order to survive, and more importantly, to thrive. Now, with that being said, also core here. Core dealing with the deep internal love, the bountiful love in which you have inside of you. Again, having your wishes fulfilled. You want to be in a healthy, strong, loving, fulfilling relationship. And you have this love to give, and you want to be able to give it. You want to just put all that love and that trust inside of an individual, and you want to be able to just have a healthy, loving relationship. And that really doesn't seem like that's going to be the case here with this situation anytime soon. And finally, we have revolution. Things have come full circle. Things have literally come full circle. There was a beginning, a middle, and an end, and things have reached an end point. Things have come full circle for you, and there's a revelation that you have that, again, you have to you got to get away from the situation if you're going to survive, and more importantly, if you're going to thrive. And I really feel that change is going to happen very soon. Very soon. Okay, I'm shutting this thing down now. If you haven't already, please like, please share, and please subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification bell either to be notified of all my videos that I drop. Also, this is a general love reading. This may not resonate with everyone. If it doesn't resonate with you, that's fine. And you want to know a little bit more about your particular situation, again, the link will be below. Feel free to hit that link so you can get your personal reading. If this did resonate with you and you want to know a little bit more about what you should do, again, the link will be below. Don't hesitate to get a personal reading. So with that, I'm shutting this thing down, guys. My name is Adonis. I love you guys, and I will see you next time. All right, bye-bye.